Hello everyone, how are you today? I am Shmeldis. Today we are going to learn about Grade 11 History Unit 2 Major Spots of Ancient World Civilization up to 5000 AD. Under this program, we have an introduction. Early civilizations that arose in different parts of the world had the following major common features. One of the first major common feature of early world civilization was organized governments that would coordinate production of food and bring people together for projects. Another major common features of early world civilization was opened departments to oversee different functions, and the other complex religion, mostly polytheists. Many ancient world civilizations have different believing in different gods, which we call it polytheistic specialization of work, and the other it includes social classes that were broadly divided into upper and lower classes. And there was, of course, arts and architecture that expresses the talent, beliefs, and value of the people who created them. In this unit, we will look into the major centers of culture and civilization of the ancient world that thrived in Africa, Europe, Asia, and Latin America. The first one was ancient civilization of Africa. Among these, ancient Egypt. If you like this video learning program, please subscribe it. The ancient Greek historian Herodotus, about 4884 to 4025 BC, described Egypt as the gift of Nile. He said because of a pointer to the high degree of the importance of that Nile River had for ancient Egyptians. The Nile helped make Egypt one of the world's unified states. About 3100 BC, Menes, the king of Upper Egypt, united Upper and Lower Egypt. He founded Egypt's first capital at Memphis, located in the Delta. Scholars divided history of ancient Egypt into three main periods: Old Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, and the New Kingdom. There were a total of 31 dynasties of indigenous Egyptian rulers. After the New Kingdom, however, the indigenous rule ended in Egypt with the final Persian conquest in around 343 BC. For example, Alexander the Great conquered Egypt from the Persian around 332 BC. Macedonian Greek rule continued in Egypt until Roman occupied Egypt around 330 BC. Egyptian kings played a key role in government and religion. The people believed each pharaoh was a god. He held absolute power, owning and ruling all land in the kingdom. They were seen uh, as well as divine. Ancient Egyptians believed in life after death. Accordingly, kings would continue their function of keeping the land and the people safe even after they passed. Since the period of the New Kingdom, the kings of Egypt was called Pharaoh. The word Pharaoh literally means great houses. This term refers to both the royal house in which the king dwelled and also the respect the people held for the position. In Egyptian bureaucracy, the pharaoh depended on a vizier or a chief minister to supervise the business of the government. Ancient Egyptians divided into 42 provinces called nomes. The pharaohs appointed government officials called nomarchs to rule over the 42 nomes. The people of ancient Egypt were divided into a hierarchically social classes. The first one was Pharaoh, followed by government officials and religious leaders, class of merchants, scribes, and artisans. The last social classes were peasants, which constituted the majority of Egyptian society. They were farmers who worked the land. Of the slaves formed the majority. They provided free labor service for various kinds and were the backbone of Egyptian economy. Egyptian women enjoyed a higher status and greater independence than women elsewhere in the ancient world. Under Egyptian law, women could inherit property, enter business deals, buy and sell goods, go to court, and obtain divorce. They manufacture perfume and textile, managing farming estate and served as doctors. The few women who learned read and write were, however, excluded from becoming scribes or holding government jobs. During the Old Kingdom, Egyptian pharaoh built many necropolis or cemeteries containing majestic pyramids near Memphis. These are the oldest and largest stone structure in the world registered in UNESCO as World Heritage Sites. From about 1472 to 1458 BC, Queen Hatshepsut encouraged trade with the eastern Mediterranean lands and along the Red Sea coast of Africa. Ancient Egyptians contributed a lot in the field of architecture, writing system, what we call hieroglyphics, medicine, mathematics, and calendar. Of course, irrigation agriculture. In this, I'm winding up this topic. Please, if you like this video, subscribe it. Bye bye.